The stars were bright that night. From the black sky, many ships appeared, thousands of them shining and moving fast. They were not from Earth. They were the Draconian Armada, the strongest fleet in the galaxy. Their ships were huge, covered with armor that no weapon could break. They came like a storm, and everyone knew what they wanted. The Draconians wanted Earth. For many years, Earth had been quiet. The people of the galaxy thought Earth was a small, weak world. They called it primitive, not important enough to join their great empires or trade networks. But the Draconians had a different plan. They wanted to take Earth fast. The whole galaxy waited to see how quickly they would win. But Earth did not fall. The Draconian ships moved to the cities and the oceans. They fired their powerful lasers and missiles. The sky was full of fire and smoke. But after hours, something strange happened. The ships stopped sending messages. No signals, no calls, no orders. Silence. Then, the Draconian fleet was gone. Not a single ship remained in orbit. The huge armada vanished like a ghost. No explosions, no fights, no survivors. The space around Earth was empty again, just as it had been before. The galaxy was shocked. Leaders across many worlds asked the same question. What happened to the Draconian Armada? In the High Council of the Valari Consensus, the alien diplomats gathered. Valari were tall, with smooth blue skin and eyes that shined like stars. They were known for their wisdom and calm words, but even they could not hide their worry. The Draconians are the strongest military force in known space, said Speaker Thale. If their fleet vanished without a fight, something must be very wrong on Earth. We must find out what happened. Across the galaxy, the news spread fast. The Karnathi Supremacy, a fierce warrior race, prepared their own armies. The Zenthal Watchers, mysterious and secretive, sent spies. Everyone wanted answers. Back on Earth, life seemed normal, almost too normal. People walked on the streets. Children played in parks. Planes flew across the sky. But no one outside knew what was happening in the hidden places below. In a secret base under the Nevada desert, human scientists and soldiers gathered around large screens. They watched the sky carefully. Their leader, General Morgan, was a tall woman with sharp eyes and a calm voice. "Do we know where the Draconians went?" asked one young officer. General Morgan shook her head. "No, they just disappeared. Their last transmission was strange. It said only one thing. They are not what we thought. We don't know what it means, but we have to be ready." In the silence after the invasion, a small team of human astronauts was sent into orbit to check the area where the Draconian ships had been. Captain Lee led the mission. "We have to be careful," he told his crew. "If they left traps or hidden weapons, we don't want to get caught." When Captain Lee's ship reached the spot, they found nothing. No ships, no debris, no signals, just empty space. "This is impossible," said Lieutenant Davis. "They didn't just leave. Something else happened here." On Earth's surface, scientists worked day and night to understand the strange energy readings detected during the invasion. Earth's technology was not as advanced as the Draconians, but it had something else, something unknown. Dr. Amara Singh was one of the top researchers. She stared at the readings on her screen. "This energy pattern doesn't match anything. We know," she said softly. "It's almost like the planet itself is alive, like it's hiding a secret." Her assistant looked worried. "Could it be dangerous?" Dr. Singh smiled faintly. "Maybe. Or maybe it's why the Draconians left." Meanwhile, far away in the deepest parts of the galaxy, a historian named Voro looked at ancient records. He was a member of the Valari, but unlike many, he loved Earth's history. He found old writings about a planet called Sol Prime, Earth's ancient name before humans forgot it. Sol Prime was once home to a great civilization called the Ashen Accord. They were powerful, but they disappeared many thousands of years ago. Voro read carefully. The Ashen Accord mastered the stars. They created weapons and shields that no other race could break. But they also angered many empires, and a great war destroyed them all. Could Earth still have the power of the Ashen Accord hidden beneath its surface? Voro wondered. Back on Earth, General Morgan stood on a balcony looking at the sky. The stars were calm again. The Draconians were gone, but no one knew if they would return. She spoke quietly to herself. We survived the impossible. Now we must prepare for what comes next. Far above the clouds, in the silence of space, the galaxy waited. The question burned in every mind. What did the Draconians find on Earth that made them vanish, and the galaxy had no answer? The galaxy was not a quiet place. News traveled faster than light, and the disappearance of the Draconian armada near Earth caused waves of shock and fear. Many powerful races wanted to know the truth. Why did the mighty Draconians vanish? Was Earth stronger than anyone believed? The answer was urgent, and no one had it. In the Valari consensus, Speaker Thale gathered his top advisors. They were worried. The Valari were known for calm and careful thought, but even they could not stop their fear from growing. We cannot ignore this, Thale said. If Earth has something dangerous, it could threaten us all. Agreed, said one advisor. We must send a team to observe Earth. Quietly. We cannot risk angering them. Thale nodded. Prepare the stealth probes and our best spies. We must learn everything we can. At the same time, the Karnathi supremacy readied its warships. The Karnathi were fierce warriors, proud and quick to fight. Their leader, General Kraz, was not afraid of Earth. Let the Draconians run, Kraz growled. We will show Earth what true power is. If they hide something, we will find it and destroy it. The Karnathi sent scout ships armed and dangerous to gather information. The mysterious Zenthel Watchers, secretive and unknown to many, also acted. They sent shadow ships cloaked in darkness to spy on Earth. No one knew their true goal, but all feared it. Back on Earth, the people noticed strange things happening in the skies at night. Strange lights flashed for a moment, then disappeared. Satellites stopped working in certain areas. Something was watching Earth too. General Morgan knew the galaxy was watching. She ordered her teams to prepare defenses and study every signal from space. The Valari spies arrived first. They sent tiny, almost invisible probes to Earth's atmosphere. These machines were built to watch and listen without being seen. But one probe never returned. Its last transmission was strange. It showed a blurry image of Earth's surface, an ancient stone circle in the middle of a desert. The probe's sensors detected an energy field unlike any known to science. Then the signal cut out. Weeks later, a Valari operative named Sarah was sent to investigate. She was trained in diplomacy and espionage, calm and smart. Sarah landed quietly, near the ancient stone circle shown by the probe. She moved carefully, her advanced suit hiding her from Earth's simple technology. But as she walked among the stones, the air around her seemed to hum. Suddenly, her equipment began to fail. Sarah sent a message to her ship. The energy here is strong. It's disrupting my systems. I'm trying to get more data. This place is alive. Before she could say more, her communication went silent. In the Galactic Council chambers, Valari officials debated what to do. This is dangerous, said one elder. If Earth can disrupt our technology, it means they have powers we don't understand. Others disagreed. Maybe it's just a natural phenomenon. We must not jump to fear. But the fear was growing. Meanwhile, the Karnathi scouts reported strange findings too. Their sensors detected strange signals coming from deep underground on Earth. Something ancient and powerful, unlike any technology they had ever seen. General Kraz was furious. If Earth hides weapons like this, it means they are not weak. We must prepare to strike, or they will strike first. On Earth, Dr. Amara Singh and her team worked harder than ever. They discovered that the strange energy came from the Earth's core. It was connected to magnetic fields and something else, something unknown to science. One night, while examining the data, Dr. Singh's assistant asked, "Could this energy protect us? Or could it be a weapon?" Dr. Singh stared at the glowing readings. "Maybe both," she said. "This planet has secrets, old secrets. We may be the first to understand them again." As weeks passed, probes from different alien races continued to arrive, but all disappeared or stopped working. The galaxy was losing patience and growing more anxious. Earth sent no messages, no warnings, only silence. The mystery deepened. One day, a small ship appeared over New Mexico where the ancient stone circle stood. The Valari sent a diplomatic team to try to talk with Earth's leaders. But when they approached, something unexpected happened. A human-made ship, sleek and quiet, appeared without warning. It was invisible to the Valari sensors and fast. Before anyone could react, it disabled the Valari ship's systems and took control. Inside the Valari ship, the diplomats were confused but unharmed. Then, a single human appeared in their meeting room. She wore a calm expression and spoke slowly. "You have come far enough," she said. "Earth is awake now. We ask you to leave. This is your final warning." Without another word, she disappeared as quietly as she came. The Valari diplomats were stunned. They tried to send messages, but their ship was controlled by Earth's technology. The message was clear. Earth was no longer weak. It was watching and ready. Back in the galactic capitals, the news spread quickly. The Valari told the story. The Carnathi growled with anger. The Zenthal disappeared from public view. The galaxy was scared. Earth was not just a small planet anymore. It had power, and it did not want to talk. On Earth, General Morgan listened to the reports. She smiled slightly and told her officers, "We never wanted war, but if they choose to come, we will be ready. Earth will not be taken by surprise again." Below, the surface, strange machines hummed. Ancient systems long forgotten were turning on. The Draconian armada had vanished. The galaxy wanted answers, but Earth held its silence. The galaxy was restless. The great fleets of many empires waited for a sign from Earth. What power had made the mighty Draconian armada vanish without a trace? The answer seemed locked beneath the surface of the quiet blue planet. But Earth was not just a world of simple people. It was a place with a history long forgotten, a history written not in books, but in silence. Deep in the archives of the Valari consensus, a historian named Voro pored over ancient texts. He was different from others. While most saw Earth as primitive, Voro believed it held secrets worth knowing. In dusty scrolls and faded hollow books, he found stories about Sol Prime, the ancient name for Earth. Long ago, Sol Prime was the home of a great civilization called the Ashen Accord. The Ashen Accord were more than humans thought. They were masters of technology and war, and they held power that rivaled the greatest empires of the galaxy. Voro read quietly in his study. The Ashen Accord discovered forces beyond the stars. They created weapons that could bend time and space. They built shields that could stop entire fleets, but their power frightened others. The old texts told of a great war, the Dimensional, or where the Ashen Accord fought against many enemies. They lost. Their cities and fleets disappeared, swallowed by time. Some believed they destroyed themselves. Others said they were sealed away by ancient treaties. Voro's mind raced. Could it be that Earth still held the power of the Ashen Accord? That the energy humans felt beneath their feet was from that ancient time? He sent a secret message to the Valari Council. Earth is more than a planet. It is the last home of the Ashen Accord. Their war machines may still be active. Far from Valari space, the Carnathi scientist Drac also studied old legends. He was curious and ambitious. To him, the story was proof Earth was not weak. Drac wrote to his superiors, "The energy readings on Earth match descriptions of relic technology once banned by the galaxy. If Earth holds these weapons, we face a threat unlike any other." The Carnathi War Council debated fiercely. Some wanted to destroy Earth before it grew stronger. Others feared starting a war they could not win. Back on Earth, General Morgan met with Dr. Amara Singh and her team. She had learned about the old stories, and now she was not surprised by the strange energy. "Maybe the Ashen Accord never truly left," Morgan said quietly. Maybe we are their heirs. Dr. Singh nodded. The energy from Earth's core is not just natural. It feels like a power waiting to wake. Suddenly, a scientist in the room pointed to a screen. Look at this. The data showed signals coming from deep underground, signals of machines waking after thousands of years. Earth's leaders decided to act carefully. They could not tell the galaxy the full truth. They only knew one thing. The old weapons and power were real, and they had been dormant too long. General Morgan stood on a high tower in Washington, D.C., looking at the night sky filled with stars and watching ships from distant worlds passing silently. "This is our time," she said. "We must protect our home, not just for humans, but for the galaxy's future." Meanwhile, the Valari sent a secret team to Earth to learn more. Their leader, Sarah, had vanished near the stone circle weeks before. Now, another group landed near an ancient ruin in South America. As they moved closer, the ground trembled. The air filled with a strange hum. The team's equipment began to fail again. One Valari said, "This is like a warning." Suddenly, the ruins glowed with a light that was both beautiful and dangerous. Symbols appeared on the walls, showing battles between great fleets and mysterious weapons. The Valari realized Earth was a living history book, a planet that remembered the past in ways no technology could erase. In space, the Karnathi prepared for war. Their ships gathered near Earth's orbit. General Kraz was impatient. "We will not be fooled," he said. "The Draconians lost because they were weak. We will finish what they started." But as the Karnathi warships moved closer, strange things began to happen. Their missiles disappeared mid-flight. Their sensors went blind near Earth's atmosphere. Something powerful was stopping them. Back on Earth, General Morgan received a message from her commanders. "Enemy weapons are failing. Our defenses are stronger than ever." She smiled grimly. "Good. Let them come." Earth was no longer the quiet planet the galaxy thought it was. Late one night, Dr. Singh found a new discovery. Deep underground, a network of tunnels led to a massive chamber filled with machines. Ancient but still alive. "These are the weapons of the Ashen Accord," she said, "or something like them." Suddenly, the machines hummed louder. Lights flashed. The chamber seemed to awaken. The future of Earth and the galaxy had changed forever. The galaxy waited. The Draconian armada was gone. The truth about Earth was hidden in the echoes of a forgotten war, and humanity was ready to rise. The galaxy was eager for answers. After the strange disappearance of the Draconian armada, many races wanted to communicate with Earth. The Valari, known for their diplomacy, decided to send a delegation to try peaceful contact. They hoped to understand what made Earth so powerful and to avoid conflict. In a shimmering crystal ship, Valari ambassadors approached Earth's orbit. The ship was graceful and bright, its surface reflecting the blue planet below. Inside, the delegation prepared for the first official meeting with Earth's leaders. Ambassador Sarah, the same spy who once vanished near the stone circle, was among them. She had been missing for weeks, but now she returned, calm and quiet. No one knew where she had been or what she had seen. As the Valari ship entered Earth's atmosphere, the planet's defense systems quietly activated. Sensors tracked the ship, but did not attack. Instead, Earth's leaders watched closely, waiting. Suddenly, from nowhere, a new ship appeared beside the Valari vessel. It was unlike anything the galaxy had seen before, sleek, silent, and invisible to most sensors. The Valari crew panicked as their systems began to fail one by one. The strange ship moved inside their own ship without warning. Inside the Valari ship, the delegation was stunned. The power in the room changed. Suddenly, a human appeared. She stood tall, calm, with eyes full of quiet strength. "I am Commander Harper," she said simply. "You have come far, but Earth does not want visitors. Leave now." The Valari tried to communicate, but their technology was powerless. Commander Harper moved through their ship, disabling their weapons and control systems without violence. 30 Valari ambassadors were trapped but unharmed. Commander Harper did not speak again. Without explanation, she vanished. The Valari ship regained control moments later, but their mission was a failure. Back in space, the Valari leaders were shocked. Their best diplomats had been stopped by a single human, and no one knew how. They have power we cannot see, said Speaker Thale. They have hidden strength. On Earth, General Morgan watched the reports. They wanted peace, she said, but we cannot trust the galaxy yet, not until they understand us. Earth was ready to defend itself, but it did not want war. Its message was clear: do not come unless invited. Meanwhile, the galaxy's other powers grew uneasy. The Karnathi warriors prepared their fleets for battle. The Zenthal watchers disappeared into the shadows, watching and waiting. The silence from Earth was a warning. In a secret chamber deep underground, the ancient machines hummed louder. They responded to the presence of the visitors. Earth was waking. Dr. Amara Singh and her team studied the machines closely. These are not just weapons, she said. They are guardians. They protect Earth's secret. The Valari sent more probes, but all disappeared. No one dared send a large ship again. The galaxy was learning a hard lesson. Earth was no longer a world to be taken lightly. One night, General Morgan stood on a balcony, looking at the stars. We have to be patient, she told her officers. The galaxy will come to us when they are ready. Until then, we watch and wait. Far above Earth, the stars kept their silent watch. The Draconian armada had vanished, and the galaxy was left with questions, but Earth held its secrets tightly. The silence from Earth grew louder across the galaxy. For months, no messages came, no ships left the planet, and no one dared to enter its orbit. The mystery of the vanished Draconian armada and Earth's hidden power created fear among the stars. The Karnathi supremacy grew restless. General Kraz, their fierce leader, was tired of waiting and wanted to act. His warriors were ready for battle. We cannot allow this silence to continue, Kraz said to his war council. If Earth hides weapons that stop the Draconians, we must destroy them before they use them on us. The Karnathi warships gathered in deep space near Earth. Their massive fleet was the largest ever sent against a single planet. Hundreds of warships filled the dark void, ready to strike. As the fleet approached Earth's orbit, Earth's defenses powered on. Invisible shields and advanced weapon systems appeared in space. The Karnathi missiles fired, but none reached the planet. One by one, they vanished in mid-flight like they had hit an invisible wall. On Earth's command center, General Morgan watched the battle unfold. Calm and focused, she gave orders. Hold position, she said. Let them waste their firepower. The Karnathi fleet tried again and again. Every attack failed. The more they fired, the more Earth's defenses grew stronger. Suddenly, something changed in the sky. The clouds above Earth shimmered and shifted. A strange light filled the atmosphere, spreading like a wave across the planet. From the clouds, vast ships appeared, human-built but unlike anything the galaxy had seen. They were fast, silent, and covered with armor that shimmered in the light. The Karnathi fleet stopped in shock. Their sensors could not see the ships clearly. These new Earth vessels moved through space with incredible speed and precision. General Kraz shouted, "This is impossible! How can Earth build ships like these without us knowing?" Earth's new ships surrounded the Karnathi fleet. They fired beams of energy that disabled enemy weapons and systems without destroying the ships. The goal was clear: to stop the attackers, not to kill. Then a voice came over the Karnathi comms. It was strong, calm, and human. "This is Earth. We warned you. Your war will not succeed." General Morgan appeared on the communication screens, her eyes steady and voice firm. "We did not seek this fight," she said. "But if you threaten our planet, we will protect it. Leave now and no harm will come to you." The Karnathi leaders hesitated. Some wanted to continue the fight. Others wanted peace. General Kraz was furious. "This is weakness," he yelled. "We must finish this war." But the damage was done. The Karnathi fleet could not match Earth's defense. One by one, they retreated, their pride broken. The galaxy watched in silence. Earth had declared itself a power to be respected and feared. On Earth, celebrations were quiet but deep. People knew the world had changed forever. Humanity was no longer a simple planet. It was a force. Meanwhile, General Morgan and her council planned the future. Earth would not hide any longer. It would stand tall among the stars, but on its own terms. "We will offer peace to those who come with respect," Morgan said. "But we will not bow to fear or threats." Far away in the dark corners of the galaxy, the Valari and other races began to rethink their plans. The old ideas about Earth being weak were gone. In the quiet of her office, General Morgan looked at a star map. Earth was no longer just a blue dot. It was a new center of power in the galaxy. "We have been silent too long," she thought. "Now, the galaxy will hear us." The galaxy had changed. Earth was no longer the quiet, forgotten world it once was. After the mysterious disappearance of the Draconian armada and the stunning show of power against the Carnathi fleet, every great empire, alliance, and shadowy group in the stars took notice. From the towering halls of the Valari consensus to the battle-scarred chambers of the Carnathi warlords, the question on every lip was the same. What had happened to Earth? Far above the clouds, in orbit around Earth, the planet's new fleet moved silently. These ships were faster and smarter than any seen before, built with technology that combined ancient secrets and new human invention. General Morgan stood on the command deck of the flagship Sentinel. Her eyes scanned the holographic map of the galaxy, filled with blinking symbols of distant worlds. "We are no longer hiding," she said quietly. "It is time to meet the galaxy, not as a weak planet, but as a new power." The Valari sent a cautious message to Earth. They asked for a meeting. The galaxy wanted peace, but on Earth's terms. The Valari ambassador who had once been captured, Sarah, returned to Earth, not as a spy, but as a guest. Sarah walked through the human city with wonder. She saw buildings that reached the sky, people moving quickly with technology she had never imagined. But most of all, she saw pride. A pride not from conquest, but from survival and wisdom. In a grand hall, Earth's leaders met with representatives from many worlds, the Valari, the Carnathi, the Zenthal Watchers, and others. General Morgan spoke first. Her voice was steady and strong. "We did not ask for war," she said, "but we will not be afraid of it. Earth offers peace to all who respect it. We want allies, not enemies." The ambassadors listened. Many were surprised by Earth's calm confidence. Sarah stepped forward. "I once believed Earth was a weak planet. Now I see it as a place of great power and deep history. We must learn from them, not fight them." Slowly, the galaxy began to shift. New alliances formed. Old conflicts cooled. Earth's strength and wisdom brought hope to many, but not everyone welcomed this change. In the shadows, some whispered of fear and lost power. Some planned in secret. On Earth, General Morgan knew the road ahead would not be easy. "The galaxy is watching," she said to her council. "We must be ready, for friends and for those who still see us as a threat." Meanwhile, deep underground, the ancient machines of the Ashen Accord continued their silent work. They prepared for the future, a future where Earth would be a guardian of the stars. In the months that followed, human ambassadors traveled to distant worlds. They carried knowledge, peace offers, and warnings. The message was clear: do not wake Earth unless you are ready to be judged. The galaxy had learned a new truth. Earth was no longer a small blue dot lost in space. It was a force of nature, silent, powerful and wise, and as the stars looked down, the galaxy could only wonder, what would humanity do next?